Hey, what's going on, everyone? God bless you. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I know it's been a minute. My apologies. Life happens, as we all know. You have a plan, and then things just don't happen to go that way. So, that being said, I'm still here. As God puts things on my heart, I will try to drop a video and try to reach out and share some things. We can all learn from each other. That's one thing I've learned in this short time on earth. Don't shy away from people. You never know what you can learn, what you can teach. We're all growing and learning from each other. So, that's that. Secondly, main reason I got on here, my brother K Dog was having there. He put a video out recently. Welcome back, K Dog. I'm glad you're doing well. Doing your dad thing and growing. And it's good to see your face. And I'm glad you're back on, giving us those words of knowledge and everything that you put out. That being said, my brother was talking about goals for the new year, and how we trying to better ourselves in the future. And one thing that hit me when I thought about that is that this year I really want to try and understand the other side. You know, what I mean by that? Well, there's big topics out there. Abortion, racism, the list can go on, indoctrination of kids, all sorts of things out there. And it gets us upset, which it should, you know what I mean? Certain things, if you feel strongly about something, it's gonna cause some type of a passionate response, you know what I mean? It's gonna awaken something inside of us, right? But instead of allowing the emotion to overtake, we need to learn how to try and keep that emotion in check, so that we can actually, you know, grow in the situation that we're dealing with. So my big thing this year is to try and understand the other side. So if I have a certain stance on something, but there's somebody else that has an opposite stance, I'm gonna try and understand why he shares that view, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be wrong. You know what I mean? Nobody wakes up and you don't put your energy into a rally or something that you don't believe in. You're not gonna waste your time doing that. You know what I mean? If you find a cause that you don't really believe in and you try to become part of that, you're gonna be very bad at it, because it's not something that you share, that you have a passion in. You got to find something that really drives you, um, because that it's what drives you. And why is that? There's a reason, whether it be experience or whatnot. We've gone through something, so we have an experience or something that makes us feel a certain way. And you may have an experience that I've never had, so I may have my stance, and then you share with me your stance based on your experience, and it might open up my eyes to some things that maybe I didn't understand. We're allowed to change our views on things based on how we grow, how we learn. The only way to grow and learn is to try and understand the other side. You know what I mean? We can't just write the other side off. Like I said, nobody wants to be wrong. So even if somebody's thinking entirely differently than how you thinking, but they feel strongly about it, why do they feel that way? You know what I mean? What's in their spirit? What's making them go down that road? And why aren't they on the road that you're on? You know what I mean? Um, and I think that's the only way that we can really grow, and and grow genuinely. You know what I mean? Because I can be a real passionate kind of guy, and stubborn at times. And when I feel a certain way, that's it. You know what I mean? Sorry. But, being married has been a blessing, because, my wife is someone that I've learned to compromise with and try to understand. And we're very different on a lot of things. But we've learned to understand each other. And that has helped me to grow, to want to take that stance with others. So what I'm gonna try to do is, maybe some videos I'll drop. I'll try to look at some videos of the other side, and maybe we can talk about that. Maybe we can try to understand, um, where people are coming from. It doesn't mean it's going to change our opinion, nor does it have to. But at the very end, you should be able to stand by what you believe, and you should be able to explain, why that is, um, and you should be able to hear the other side and try to understand where they're coming from. Not necessarily agree or disagree, but at least understand. Like, you know what, I can see why that person might think that way, and that's my goal. And hopefully, you guys feel the same way. Maybe can join me along for that ride, and we can try to understand the other side, and maybe we can grow and get some revelation from it, and maybe God will reveal some things. So we'll see what happens. All right, God bless.